Good evening and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're broadcasting live from Weeki Wachee, Florida, for tonight's matchup between the Leopards of Hernando High School and the Hornets of Weeki Wachee. Thank you for joining us tonight for Friday Night Baseball on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. I'm Will Wilkie, and by my side on the call tonight is the eminence of eloquence himself, Derek Smith.
Thank you, Will, and thank you to the viewers for tuning in. All the bad weather from yesterday has moved out, and we have a beautiful night for baseball featuring two teams that battled just 3 days ago.
Absolutely right, Derek. A beautiful night it is, and a great matchup. Go ahead and give us a rundown on these two talented teams on the diamond tonight.
Let's start with the visiting Hernando Leopards. They come into tonight's contest with a 10-2 record on the season. They're ranked number 18 in Florida Class 4A. The Leopards are getting it done with the bats and from the mound, as they average just under 12 runs a game offensively, while the Leopard pitchers are giving up just 4 runs a game. Tonight, look for the Hernando offense to be paced by the big bats of Anthony Talpa, Michael Savarese, and Gabe Tufalski.
Certainly a very talented squad in that Hernando dugout, Derek. How about a rundown on this upstart Hornet squad?
Yeah, absolutely. The Hornets have been battling hard all year long, as they were able to pick up their first win of the year 3 days ago against the same Leopard squad. So they were able to score the upset and pick up some momentum heading into tonight, where they'll go for the season series sweep. Look for Jacob Haynes, Blake Byrne, and Austin Alley to get the Hornets bats attacking early to try to jump out to an early lead.
A great evening of Friday night baseball action awaits. It's a great time to hit that subscribe button now. Go ahead and toss a like our way as well. We'll have the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup coming up next, as well as the first pitch right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
So while the managers meet at home plate to go over the ground rules for this evening's ball game, we'll go ahead and get things started with the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup before we pause for the national anthem.
The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
First for the visiting Leopards of Hernando High School, batting first, playing third base, Tyson Morgan. Batting second, playing second base, Gabe Tufalski. Batting third, playing right field, Anthony Talpa. Batting fourth, playing center field, Tristan Legg. Batting fifth, DHing, Nico Jensens. Batting sixth, on the mound, Michael Savarese. Batting seventh, playing first base, Carlos Gonzalez. Batting eighth, playing left field, Stephen Hart. And behind the plate, batting ninth, William Taylor. And getting the start at shortstop, Andrew Van Alstyne. And the Leopards are coached by Tim Sims. Now for the home team, Weeki Wachee Hornets. Batting first, playing second base, Ethan Franklin. Batting second and catching, Blake Byrne. Batting third, DHing, Jacob Haynes. Batting fourth, playing center field, Alex Roa. Batting fifth, playing first base, Ryan Cruz. Batting sixth and pitching, Jack Strong. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, Austin Alley. Batting eighth, playing right field, James Bishop. And batting ninth, playing third base, Evan Cruz. And getting the start in left is Jace Kelly. And the Hornets are coached by Patrick McHugh. This is your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. And we will now have the national anthem and the first pitch upcoming.
Base. and will be performed by the Florida Orchestra under the direction of Maestro Yaha Ling and sung by Grammy Award winner Whitney Houston.
So we're ready to get underway here. Another fabulous evening of Friday Night Baseball here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. If you're new to GCSN, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. It's free for you, but it helps us out as we are a non-profit organization bringing you these games live from all over the Tampa Bay region. 48 live broadcasts in total this spring season, and we're happy to bring you all these contests live on GCSN. Go ahead, toss a like our way as well. We sure do appreciate it. We'll run through the defensive set for Weeki Wachee, starting with the battery. Strong's going to be on the mound. Bird behind the plate. Evan Cruz at third. Alley at short. Franklin at second. Ryan Cruz at first. Kelly in left. Roa in center. And Bishop in right. So, Derek, Weeki Wachee has some momentum coming into tonight's ballgame, not only scoring their first win of the season, but doing so against Hernando.
Yeah, they got to feel good about themselves after that. I mean, they have played some good ball earlier this season. I've had an opportunity to see a couple of their games already. Good pitching, good defense. They've really kind of just struggled to get runners on and over. Seems like they kind of got over that hurdle a couple days ago at Hernando, and interesting to see if they can kind of catch lightning in a bottle a couple times here, and maybe they've turned the corner and figured something out.
We certainly expect a wonderful matchup here this evening. Weeki Wachee going for the regular season series sweep. And like we mentioned, they're starting to put it all together. They've had, while it was their first loss of the season, they've had a lot of tough battles all the way throughout. And, they're finally starting to make it happen. They want to keep that momentum going. While on the flip side, Hernando's had a wonderful start to the season. Ranked 15th, I believe, in Florida 4A or thereabouts. And certainly, they're playing for the postseason, and they're getting ready to do that right now, now that we're into the second half of the season.
Yeah, they're going to be looking to get some redemption, I would imagine, suffering only their second loss of the season at the hands of these Hornets just a couple days ago. So they're hungry here.
First pitch offering by Strong misses outside for ball one, leading off the game for the Hernando Leopards is Tyson Morgan. And the lefty will take ball 2 inside.
Yeah, strong on the hump for the Hornets. Really good movement on a lot of his pitches. I don't really think he throws anything straight.
Right back up the middle to Alley. He's up with it. He'll make the toss over. And a really nice grab by Ryan Cruz. Not only to make the stretch, but have the wherewithal to make sure he got his foot back on the bag, Derek.
Yeah, he almost didn't. He almost missed it. The umpire's right there to check on it. But great play all around. Good snag over there at first by Cruz.
Looks like they will have a quick word just to confer. And the play will stand as called for out number 1. 6-3, Alley to Ryan Cruz. Which will bring up second baseman Gabe Tafalski. Nice breaking pitch. Catches the outside corner of the plate for strike 1. Yeah, you mentioned it right there, Derek, and we saw it right there with that nice breaking pitch. And he'll come right back inside with the inside fastball. Quickly ahead 0-2.
Yeah, Strong doing exactly what he needs to do up there. Efficient so far.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Kind of humped up a little bit there, a little extra velocity.
Yeah, ring up the strikeout for Strong. And out number 2 in the inning. That'll bring up the big bat of Anthony Talpa. First pitch offering called strike. Strong gets ahead again. He's got his pitches working for him. Nice breaking pitch by Strong. Starts outside, works back in.
Talpa really trying to lean into that one, get himself a free base there. But too much break on that pitch from Strong. Is able to catch the inside corner. Really nice pitch. Really nice placement, too. I mean, it's one thing to have the pitch. It's another thing to be able to put it where you need to.
Exactly. So from the windup, Strong delivers, tries for the outside corner. It'll miss away. Do like that idea on 0-2, though.
Absolutely. You know, see if Talpa's in swing mode here. See if you can get him to chase something well outside.
Try outside again.
Looks like that one kind of got away from him a little bit there. Ripped it across his body.
That's going to be chopped foul, third base side. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Talpa trying to get something going. 2-out rally for the Leopards. Strong looking to shut it down. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strong reaches up another strikeout. And the Hornets put the Leopards down in order. We move to the bottom of the first inning. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69.
The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Sure, man. For sure.
So we move to the bottom of the first. Jack Strong lives up to his namesake. He was off to a strong start, putting the Leopards down in order, 1, 2, 3. We now move to the home half of the first. Let's set that Leopard defensive lineup for you. Starting with the battery, we got Savarese on the mound, Taylor behind the plate, Morgan at third, Van Alstyne at shortstop, Tefalski at second, Gonzalez at first, Hart in left, Legg in center, and Talpa in right. So we were talking during the break, Derek, that Weeki Wachee, that's the start you want to have. Really setting the tone early on the mound, and now you have an opportunity to come up to the plate and apply some offensive pressure. So they're really looking to get that leadoff runner on.
Yeah, absolutely. Really trying to keep pressure here.
Leadoff batter Ethan Franklin for the Hornets steps in. Savarese able to get it by for strike one.
Yeah, what do they say? Momentum's only as good as your next day's pitcher, right? So Strong coming out here really trying to establish momentum in that Weeki Wachee bullpen, doing a great job. They are rowdy over there to start this game too, aren't they?
Yeah, you gotta love when you feel in that momentum and you're hyped up and you just love to play the game of baseball. Chopped away foul. Savarese ahead 1-2. Leopards in their purple and gold jerseys this evening. Weeki Wachee in the home greens. Savarese from the windup. He'll deliver. Breaking pitch. Had some nice movement on it, but came upstairs in the zone.
Just missed a little high there. Really nice pitch, too. Good location on it. Just didn't break enough.
Fouled away again. Go ahead, give us a follow on Twitter at GCSN Broadcasts. We'll have the highlights from tonight's ball game as well as our Glory Days player of the game. Also have our broadcast announcements up there, so you don't want to miss it. Go ahead and give us a follow at GCSN Broadcasts.
Great content we put out there for you. If you can't catch all the games, which why wouldn't you? But if you can't catch all the games, you can at least get some highlights, see what you missed. Get an opportunity to highlight some of these great players we have out here.
And that offering will miss low. Count works full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So a payoff pitch between Savarese and Franklin upcoming. As the sun now starts to peek out during sunset, so might be a little bit of a challenge for the infield.
Yeah, on that right side for sure.
Chopper right back up the middle. Tefalski charges on it. Fires over to Gonzalez at first. That was a great play by Tefalski.
That was a really good play.
Had to charge that ball, throw across his body going away from the bag, but able to make the play for out number 1. We'll bring up the starting catcher this evening, Blake Byrne. fastball connects that inside corner. Beautiful curveball.
Really nice pitch there. Savarese able to, again, make that pitch do exactly what he wanted to start outside, break over that inside corner. Bet he won't try it again, though.
Taylor sets up outside. Fastball comes in low. Yeah, we mentioned the difficulty with the sun. Gonzalez just went over and got some shades on.
Yeah, he's going to need him over there at first. He's pretty much looking right at the sun right now for at least about the next 10, 15 minutes. It's going to be tough. Him and Cruz.
Fouled away straight back. It's a beautiful evening here in Weeki Wachee. We've got, as you can see from the cameras, the sun is now peeking out at sunset. It's low 70s, probably 71, 72 degrees. We got a nice breeze off the Gulf. Chopper over to Tafalski. He's up with it. He'll make the play over to first, as it's gloved by Gonzalez for out number 2.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. It looks to be a gorgeous weekend. If you're in the region, hope you're doing something to take advantage of this weather, because history shows this is probably the last good
Summer's
weather
right
we're
around
going
the
to have
corner.
for about the next 8 months or so. So enjoy it, get outside. Humidity's what, 40% maybe, something like that. It's practically unheard of here.
Curveball misses for ball 1. Jacob Haynes to the plate, trying to get a 2-out rally going for the Hornets. Savarese connects with that called strike.
It's got to be about the bottom of the zone there, I would imagine. A real nice pitch, though, able to find it.
Yeah, certainly a good spot. Not much you can do with it there, even if contact is made. There's a line drive into center field. That's going to drop in front of leg. And the Hornets get the first runner of the board of the ball game in the form of Jacob Haynes. Now you got an interesting situation here. Again, with that sun coming into play, you got to wonder if you might take a little bit more of an aggressive lead to try to get a throw over there.
Base runners might end up being a premium in this ball game, though, Will. And hate to erase them there with 2 outs already.
2 outs. Alex Roa to the plate. Facing a 1-0 count as that offering comes inside 2-0. The Weeki Wachee dugout's having a lot of fun this evening. That fastball comes in high.
They got some confidence right now, and if they can hang on to it, they're gonna give these Leopards a ball game for sure.
So Roa's got 3-0. Savarese has some work to do, and he's going to do it right there with that fastball right down the middle for called strike 1. Hitters count now for Roa. Savarese from the stretch gives a look over to first before he delivers. That's going to come in high for a ball 4. And here come the Hornets. They got runners on first and second.
So they got a runner in scoring position now. Didn't have to steal a base, didn't have to risk it.
Ryan Cruz steps into the box. Fastball connects on that inside corner, called strike one. Haynes and Cruz take their respective leads. Savarese now comes set. It'll get that pitch by for strike two. So Cruz will have to take a two-strike approach the remainder of the way, trying to keep this at bat and this potential rally alive for the Hornets. Savarese looking to shut it down.
You have to imagine anything in the grass is going to score him, but
and he does.
That one.
Savarese gets strike three. The Hornets leave two. It's 0-0. We move to the top of the second inning. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
So we advance to the top of the second inning. 0-0 is our score. The Hornets were threatening, but strand two runners.
Swarm but don't sting. It's what they practiced in that first inning. But able to get a couple of runners on. They had some pretty good at bats too.
And we made the comment earlier on during the inning. The Weeki Wachee Hornets, they're playing with some fire tonight. First pitch offering by Strong, outside corner for strike one. The Leopards have the 4, 5, 6 hitters up. It's Tristan Legg at the plate, getting the start in center field this evening. There's a grounder right back up the middle. Trying to backhand it is Franklin. He'll knock it down, but no play to be had. That'll put the leadoff runner on for Hernando. Nico Jansen's to the plate. Ground ball over to second. Franklin up with it. Chance for a double play. And they will get it. 4-6-3. Franklin to alley to Cruz. And just like that, Weeki Wachee flips the script, and we got 2 outs here in the second.
Exactly what Strong and these Hornets needed to do. Leopards get their first hit and then quickly erased. It's a picture-perfect ball for a double play there, too.
In steps Michael Savarese. He'll look to help his own cause, and he'll take that off-speed pitch on the corner for strike one. Offering misses low.
A nice pitch. Hard pitch to lay off of, too. Just missing outside.
Foul tipped. Good glove by Byrne. So Strong ahead, 1-2. And he'll work from the windup. Try that outside. It'll miss low. Nice breaking pitch. That's popped up right-hand side. Franklin tracks over. He'll camp under it and make the grab. So again, the Hornets put down the Hernando threat. They'll go down in order after that double play. We move to the bottom of the second inning. It's still 0-0 on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
So we advance to the home half of the second inning. We've had some solid pitching and defense so far all the way around. For both teams, a lot of action on that right-hand side.
Yeah, and that sun's starting to kind of peek down behind some buildings and out of the way, so right side of the infield was tested early, probably when they didn't want to be tested, to be honest, and both teams have come up with some really nice plays so far.
Leading off the inning will be Jack Strong, starting pitcher for the Hornets. He'll be looking to help his own cause. Savarese' offering connects for called strike one. Big cut there by Strong. Savarese able to get it by, and he's ahead 0-2.
There's a big cut there by Strong. A good pitch to swing hard at, too. Inside fastball. I just wasn't able to get to it.
Nice breaking pitch. That's going to bounce right back to Savarese, and he'll just take it solo. So Savarese takes it unassisted for out number one. I'll bring up Austin Alley, the starting shortstop for Weeki Wachee. Fastball connects, called strike one. Savarese doing well, finding those corners.
Yeah, and starting off both hitters this inning with first pitch strikes too. It's really going to help your cause a lot.
And that offering will miss. Check swing. Did go around. That offering misses.
And the Weeki Wachee bullpen not letting Taylor or these Leopards off the hook that easy. That's a strike, though. He got it. Strike three.
And out number two.
That was a fun little sequence there.
Yeah. Two outs now in the inning brings up James Bishop. After the Savary strikeout, first pitch offering comes in low for ball one.
Two balls, one strike, two outs here. Bottom of the second, nothing ball game.
Ground ball first base side. Gonzalez knocks it down. Savary's covers, but Bishop able to leg it out.
A really entertaining group over there this evening. This will be the third baseman, Evan Cruz, coming up. Again,
Runner on, two outs.
First two-out rally here. Going, they get a runner on here with two outs.
Bishop has his lead from first. Savary delivers, swing and a miss. He's ahead 0-2. Cruz will be looking to protect, keep this inning alive for the Hornets. Swing and a miss, strike three. Savary shuts it down. The Hornets leave one. We move to the top of the third. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now, and I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
Advance to the top of the third inning. Nothing is our score. Seven, 8, 9 hitters up for Hernando. Carlos Gonzalez to lead things off. Fouled away, out of play, third base side, as Evan Cruz gave chase, but he ran out of real estate. Off speed pitch. 0-2, Gonzalez will be looking to protect. Hernando would love to get that leadoff runner aboard. Strong gets the strikeout.
Up, down, in and out. He's really able to do what he wants this evening.
Yeah, Strong's certainly in a groove. I mean, Savarese as well. I mean, if we're
both of them. To be honest, this has really turned into a pitcher's duel here. I think we've only had a total of 4 or 5 base runners. and nobody's gotten any further than second base.
Stephen Hart steps in. There's a grounder over to Alley at short. He's up with it. He'll fire over to first. 6-3 for out number 2. And not only that, I mean, as we've seen, Derek, both pitchers, they're working efficiently. They're getting those ground balls in on the infield that, if you're not going to strike the batter out, you want those ground balls.
You almost prefer that, to be honest. If you can get kind of weak contact consistently, it'll save your pitch count too, because you're not just trying to nibble at the corners. You're throwing over the middle of the plate, making the pitcher swing. Squares to bunt there, does Taylor.
Yeah, he'll foul that one away, it looked like. At least got a tip of it. So that's going to be a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Beautiful curveball by Strong.
That started in the right-hander's batter's box and nicked the corner. Really nice pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Again, the Leopards go down in order. We move to the bottom of the third. It's still 0-0. We've got a battle going here in Weeki Wachee. Don't miss it. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. To the bottom of the third we go. It's been a pitcher's duel since pitch 1. Both teams threatening. They did get some runners aboard, but unable to capitalize. And just some masterful work with the arms of Savarese and Strong so far in this ballgame, Derek.
Yeah, that's the story so far in this ballgame, is how both these starting pitchers have really taken the mound and claimed it as their own as they're out there. Really filling the strike zone up. Only one walk issued so far by both of these teams. But this is it's the second time through the lineup here for these Hornets. So
that's right. They got the top of the order. 1, 2, 3 hitters in Franklin, Byrne, and Haynes. As Franklin steps into the box now. Curveball misses upstairs for ball 1. Fastball, swing and a miss. One and one. Savarese has the sign that he likes. Ooh, that comes inside.
Like a breaking ball that just did not break there.
It's going to be fouled back. Advancing the count now to 2-1. Correction, 2-2. Check swing. Did not go around as ruled by the field umpire. That'll work the count full for Franklin. We've got a payoff pitch between Savarese and Franklin.
Yeah, if Savarese is going to get a K, now would be a great time to do it.
There's a hard shot, but foul.
And for the Hornets, they'd love to get the leadoff runner on, lead off this inning.
Yeah, the Hornets have done well getting runners aboard, just unable to capitalize.
Kind of waiting a little too late in the innings, too, to get it going. Every time they've gotten their first base runner on so far this ballgame, they've had 2 outs. It's hard to really do anything with 2 outs.
Called strike 3, inside corner. So ring that up for Savarese, and out number 1 for the Leopards. That'll bring up Blake Byrne. We were talking during the break about the boisterous banter coming from the Hornet dugout. Nice breaking pitch by Savarese, crosses for strike 1. And we were talking about how we've called a couple of games for Weeki Wachee already. Part of our GCSN crew has. So it's the first one for me this evening. And another beautiful breaking pitch. Quickly 0-2 for Savarese. And we've observed kind of a change in tone from this young Hornet squad. And we were talking about how, these are the actions of a team that believes and has confidence, and we're seeing that here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. They're definitely a little more boisterous, a little more rambunctious in that dugout, and that comes with confidence. And you can't do anything great without confidence. And it really seems like they got some now. And you can see the way they play, the way they're carrying themselves on the field. It makes it easy when you got a pitcher like Strong out there just dealing tonight. But
Tefalski came up with that last play, ground ball to second for out number 2. Jacob Haynes steps in. Fastball misses inside 2-0. Haynes singled his first time up. And there's a good line drive into left field that's going to drop in front of Hart. Jacob Haynes 2 for 2 on the evening. And just like you said, Derek, and just like clockwork, the Hornets get their first runner aboard of the inning with 2 outs.
With 2 outs.
Alex Roa steps in. Savarese connects on that outside corner for strike 1. Roa walked his first time up. Haynes with his lead from first as Savarese now comes set. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Savarese looking for that punch-out pitch. Roa looking to make something happen, get the Hornets on the board first. Good stop by Taylor. Late break for second base. But in there safely is Haynes. So Jacob Haynes now in scoring position for the Hornets. Foul straight back. Good battle by Roa. Curveball misses upstairs, 2-2. Looked like he took a little bit off of that one, too.
Yeah, it really did. He was trying to almost make a perfect pitch there, it looked like.
And that offering will miss low. Outstanding discipline by Roa. He's now worked the count full, 3-2. Haynes will be moving on the pitch. And he'll get the stolen base. As Roa draws the walk, putting runners on the corner for Weeki Wachee. Hernando calls out their defensive set with the first and third situation, our first of the evening. Ryan Cruz steps in. Sure, I hope you're enjoying the broadcast this evening. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free for you. It helps us out as a nonprofit organization bringing these games to you live all season long. Go ahead and toss a like our way as well. Savaries gets the called strike. We do appreciate your viewership and your support. Roa breaks for second, swing and a miss. Fake down to throw. Throw was fake down to second, gun down to third. Squirted away a little bit, but not enough for an advancement.
Now 2 runners in scoring position. Pretty much anything in the grass you'd have to imagine is going to score 2.
That's right, runners on second and third now. An 0-2 count on Cruz. But now a hit here, especially in the gap, could do some serious damage for the Hornets.
Yeah, you got good speed over at second base. Roa, he can move pretty well. He's starting in center field for him tonight, and this is a gigantic outfield.
Absolutely right about that, Derek. By far the biggest dimensions of the fields that we cover. You got 326 in the corners, and if I recall correctly, it's 405 dead center.
This is a major league size field here these high schoolers are playing on, so needless to say, plenty of room out there. If Cruz can find some place to put it, let those runners run, take a lead here in the fourth.
Coach McHugh having a word with the field umpire, not sure what this is about. At any rate, the conference concludes. We're back to live action. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Ryan Cruz looking in to cash in some runs for Weeki Wachee. Savarese and the Leopards looking to shut down the threat. Called strike 3. Savarese does just that. We move to the top of the 4th inning. Still nothing. We've got a nail biter in Weeki Wachee. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
We advance to the 4th inning. What a game we have going on here in Weeki Wachee. The score says nothing, but the action's been virtually unlimited here this evening. A pitcher's duel on both sides. Both teams working out of some potential threats. We've got the top of the lineup up for Hernando now. Tyson Morgan takes ball 1. And thank you to KB for following us on Twitter. I'll make everybody a deal. Everybody who follows us on Twitter this ball game, I do get notifications. We'll give you a shout out on the air. So go ahead and follow us at GCSN Broadcast. Thanks again, KB, for following us on Twitter. Count now evens up 1 ball, 1 strike on Morgan. Two and 1. Morgan able to check it up. He'll take ball 4. Looks like we got a little bit behind on that one, as did the scoreboard here, but we're all caught up now. Morgan takes the leadoff walk. And we've seen this a couple of times this season, Derek, where Hernando does some damage in the later half of the ball game. Beautiful bunt by Tefalski. Pouncing on it is Byrne. He'll make the throw down to first. A great job by Byrne. He was all over it.
All over it. Really nice bunt, too, by Tefalski. Able to lay it down right where he needed to. Advance that runner now with 1 out. Runner in scoring position. You got 3, 4, 5 coming up for the Leopards. So
absolutely, got to admire the strategy there.
Well played.
Absolutely.
Well played. Absolutely.
A balk has been called.
A little bit of luck, too. You get a runner on third with only 1 out now if you're the Leopards.
So I believe the issue, Derek, was, if I saw it correctly, Strong did have his back leg actually on the rubber when he was kind of adjusting his front foot and trying to dig out of a hole there, and that's what ruled it a balk.
Strong's just going to go to the
Anthony
windup
Talpa,
here.
that's right, yeah, from the windup. Curveball connects for called strike one. Can certainly understand why Strong would go to this stronger position right now, because a strikeout would be critical, but Talpa skies one to deep left center field. Roa going back on it, can't make the grab. Morgan will score easily, and Talpa into second with a stand-up RBI double. We got our first run of the ball game.
That ball was absolutely obliterated.
Yeah,
arguably any other ballpark, that's out of here. I mean, it one hops the fence in the power alleys in this gigantic outfield, which we just talked about last inning.
Absolutely right, Derek. Took the words right out of my mouth. Talpa got all of that one. He'll get the RBI double. Brings up the cleanup hitter now, Tristan Legg. Curveball popped up first base side. Ryan Cruz gives chase, but it's going to fall on the other side of the fence for strike one. And as I was mentioning, right as Talpa made that big contact, we've seen this from Hernando a couple of times this season on a few of the broadcasts that we've done where they start a little slow offensively, but then they, second or third time through the order, they start to really put it together. There's a hard ground ball to Alley. He's up with it. Fires over to first for the out. Out number 2, 6-3. Talpa advances to third. Nico Jansen steps in. First pitch offering misses low for ball one.
And Nico popped out second base last time up.
Tuno. So not a little bit of a confusing play there. So
it was a dead ball. It hit Jansen's right foot. Considered a dead ball. Looks like Talpa over at third now was considering stealing, but with the ball being dead, did not matter what he wanted to do. He just has to stay there at third.
Puts runners on the corners, first and third. Jansen's on first. Talpa on third as that's fouled away. Strong now from the stretch. That's going to miss inside. Jansen's breaks for second. Breaking ball in the dirt. A good stop by Byrne. Saved the run for sure.
Good stop by Byrne. Just let the runner go.
Beautiful breaking pitch by Strong.
Nice placement. Really nice break, too. Making sure he's avoiding the barrel of that bat.
Fastball rides inside. And that'll work the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Hernando's plated 1 here in the top of the 4th. They're looking to cash in some additional runs. Strong in the Hornet defense looking to shut this inning down. foul tipped away. Big pitch here. Payoff pitch for Strong. And that's going to come in low for ball 4. Savarese will take first and will have bases loaded. For Carlos Gonzalez.
We got a courtesy runner there for the pitcher Savarese. Looks like it was number 12, A.J. Grooms, in the run.
So we've got Grooms at first, Jansen's at second, Talpa at third. Carlos Gonzalez at the plate. He'll take ball 1 outside on the offering from Strong.
Yeah, Strong was able to strike him up his last time up. And golly, would he like to do that again.
Outside corner connects. Beautiful placement by Strong.
Made some really nice pitches this inning too, just barely missing.
Ground ball over to second. Franklin will go to second base for the force. And they're able to shut down the Hernando threat, but not before they plate the first run of the inning off the bat of Anthony Talpa. We move to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0's your score. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
We advance to the home half of the 4th. The Hornets did some solid work getting out of a little bit of a jam there. But the Hernando Leopards capitalized on their opportunity. They plate 1, which, as we were talking about during the break, as well as both pitchers are doing, this could be a 1-run game.
That could end up being the difference, to be honest with you. And nice job with Strong and the Hornets there. They really got themselves in a jam, and to get out of that only allowing 1 run, kind of got to credit pitching, defense, and the team as a whole really came together and got the outs when they really needed them.
That's right, and the Hornets have been getting runners on every single inning of this ball game. They just need to do it a little bit earlier on before the outs start to mount. They might be able to capitalize on it, and looking to do so right now is starting pitcher Jack Strong, looking to help his own cause. No defensive changes for Hernando. It remains static. Savarese still on the mound. He's pitching a beauty, as has Jack Strong for the Hornets. Fastball connects for called strike 1. That's fouled straight back. I'd like to thank AL for following us on Twitter. We appreciate you watching the game with us tonight. And we think you'll like the content on Twitter as we send out the highlights from tonight's ball game. That's chop foul.
Nice
Count
job,
remains
Strong.
0-2.
Fighting off that good pitch there.
0-2. Fouled straight back. Good battle by Strong.
Nice job, Savarese, too, really filling up the strike zone here, throwing nothing but strikes to Strong this at bat.
Savarese from the windup, delivering to Strong. It's going to go into center field. Tracking it is Van Alstyne. Can't make it.
Really great effort, too. I mean, he was on his horse all the way. Kind of a soft liner out into center. Great piece of hitting by Strong.
Absolutely. Working that 0-2 count, fighting it off, staying alive, and then he singles to center. Leadoff runner on for Weeki Wachee.
And they finally get a runner on before no outs. Or before 2 outs, I should say. So we've got a courtesy runner coming in, too.
Who we got, Derek?
At number 18, Hunter Bishop coming in. Running for the pitcher, Strong. Bring up the shortstop, Alley. Struck out his last time up.
Austin Alley in the box. Franklin takes his lead. Ball gets bobbled. Taylor did a good job just to knock it down, but it does allow the advancement. So Bishop now in scoring position for Weeki Wachee. Nobody out. He represents the tying run. Gotta wonder if we'll see a similar strategic situation that we saw Hernando pull off.
Yeah, get a runner at third.
Corners are in, though.
First baseman playing really in.
And there's a bunt down the third base side. A great job. As the throw gets away,
got a tie ball
wheeling around to score is Bishop. And into second base, beautifully executed on the bunt, is Austin Alley. We got ourselves a tie ball game, Derek.
That we sure do. It was a really nice bunt, seeing that first baseman playing in, really in. Able to turn it down the third base line. Savarese kind of rushed the throw and allowed the runner to score from third easily. Bishop to score from third. And Alley now standing at second. Still nobody out in the runner in scoring position for these Hornets.
That's right, and James Bishop now at the plate. He'll show bunt as well, pull back, but it does break within the zone. We told you were in for a treat tonight, and that's what we're seeing right now. 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the fourth.
Pretty much a complete opposite ball game from what.
A beautiful bunt down the first base line. Nothing that Gonzalez can do but go to first with it. He played that ball exactly right for out number one. But Alley advances to third.
Yeah, kind of looked at the runner. Alley was basically already at third by the time he got the ball. The only thing he could do was turn around, go to first, and able to get that out.
And the Hornets are executing beautifully here in their home half of the fourth. They've plated one and now have a runner at third with just one out. Head coach Tim Sims is going to take a stroll to the mound. So exactly like we talked about, Derek, Weeki Wachee, they had their opportunities earlier on, but as you astutely pointed out, they were usually with two outs before they got their first runner aboard, and here they get the leadoff runner aboard, and they've already scored once.
Yeah, it comes around. A little bit of luck falling on their side, too. Sometimes you create your own luck, right? Really nicely executed bunt. Savarese and these Leopards kind of rushed it a little bit, gave an opportunity to get a run in. Now they have a runner on third. Tie ball game, one out here. And looks like Coach Sims and these Leopards are trying to tuck out a strategy how they want to deal with these Hornets here as Cruz comes up, and then they got the top of the order right after him. That'll be the third time that the 1-2-3 hitters have seen Savarese this ball game. And after you see a pitcher a couple of times, you really start to see his release points. You've seen all his pitches now a few times. You know what they're going to do. Kind of lends itself to being in the hitter's favor.
Evan Cruz now up to bat for Weeki Wachee. He'll take ball one on the outside. Savarese able to get it by. Swing and a miss for strike one. Alley on third. Inside fastball 1-2. Cruz will have to protect. Want to make something happen here if you're the Hornets. Savarese wants to shut it down, get that critical second out. And he will. Called strike three on the outside corner. A big strikeout for Savarese.
Big strikeout for Savarese. Now you have a lot more traditional ways to get this third out that won't necessarily come back to hurt you.
Top of the order up now for the Hornets. Ethan Franklin up. Another beautiful curveball by Savarese falls in the zone for strike one.
Runner still on third there too. Savarese pretty much a fastball pitcher. We have seen a couple of curveballs out of him, but he's just trying to use his velocity to beat the hitters, and it has worked by and large against this Hornets team so far.
And it worked right there. Now up 0-2 on that fastball inside. Swing and a miss, strike three. Savarese shuts it down, but the Hornets answer right back. They've tied up this ball game. We're notched even as we go into the fifth.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
We move to the fifth inning, and what a battle we have on hand here at Weeki Wachee, Florida. The Leopards got on the board first in the top of the fourth, and then right back comes Weeki Wachee. They score as well. They left a runner on third while Hernando left the bases loaded. We got a 1-1 ball game. Jack Strong on the mound for Weeki Wachee. Michael Savarese on the mound for Hernando, and both of them have had outstanding outings this inning. Or this evening, rather.
Yeah, you can say that again, Will.
Or I can say it the first time correctly.
Either way, we'll take it. We'll take it how it is. They've done a great job. Both of these pitchers, 1-1 ball game here going into the fifth. Both teams with very limited opportunities and been able to take advantage.
Stephen Hart leads off the inning. He shows bunt but pulls it back. Called strike gives the result 0-1.
Yeah, limited opportunities here. Both teams able to scratch one run across.
A beautiful break on that offering from Strong. 0-2. That's going to be popped up. Roa in center. He tracks it to the glove and camps under it for out number 1. We'll bring up the catcher this evening, William Taylor.
Struck out his last time up.
Outstanding placement by Strong on that outside corner to connect for his called strike 1.
Yeah, he's really getting some good arm side run on that fastball. He started a little off the plate.
There's a hard hit ball to center field. Roa takes a couple steps back. He'll make the grab. Hernando with some solid back-to-back contact, but the Hornet defense comes through.
Yeah, there's a couple of hard hit balls. Roa up for the challenge in center field.
2 outs. Lineup turns over for Hernando. Leadoff batter Tyson Morgan to the plate. Breaks inside. So that pitch came inside. Morgan didn't like it. Certainly in this tight of a ball game, Derek, I don't think it's a stretch for me to say that certainly wasn't intentional.
Oh, it was definitely not intentional. Last thing Strong's trying to do is put a runner on. You could tell by the speed of that ball, it was definitely not his fastball. It was a breaking ball. He just lost a handle on it.
And it looks like both dugouts are going to be warned.
A little bit of intensity in this ball game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both these teams really trying to win. Hernando trying to seek some revenge and really having a hard time doing it. And these Hornets able to keep pace here. Trying to get this last out.
Slapped by Morgan down the third base line. That's fair ball. Down into the corner. And into second safely is Tyson Morgan. So mark him down for that double. He did a great job going with that outside pitch.
Yeah, he really did. Able to squeeze it between Cruz and that third base bag. And once it got past him, it's going to dribble down into the corner. Kelly, good job kind of digging it out. Not much he can do.
Gabe Tafalski now up. He'll take that first pitch offering for called strike 1 outside.
Yeah, he was involved in that run that they were able to score. He executed a really nice bunt. He was able to move the runner over.
Absolutely, that was critical in making that first run happen for Hernando. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A huge strikeout for Jack Strong. It's still tied at 1. We move to the bottom of the 5th. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We advance to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still 1-1, an outstanding ball game. Leading off the inning for Weeki Wachee, Blake Byrne. Fouled straight back.
A big cut there by Byrne. Just missing it too, that ball coming straight back. Savarese again doing a really good job just filling up the strike zone.
Called strike 2.
Yeah, that inside part of the plate's been open all night too. And Savarese has seen that and taken full advantage. Ooh, took a
Swing
little
and a miss,
off
strike
there.
3. Savarese gets another strikeout and out number 1 in the 5th.
By my count, that's 8 strikeouts on the night by Savarese.
Number 3 hitter, Jacob Haynes, now up. He's 2 for 2 on the evening.
And a stolen base to his credit this evening, too. Swing and a miss there.
Quickly 0-2 for Savarese again. I would say he's found his groove, but he's been in a groove all night. Same for Strong. Fastball upstairs.
That was just a little too high. Haynes not willing to try and go get it. Saw it early out of his hands, able to hold back.
Fouled away out of play, first base side. Inside again, good patience by Haynes. Now work the count to 2-2.
But fighting off some good pitches here is Haynes. Trying to go 3 for 3 on this evening. Trying to get himself on ahead of the center fielder Roa batting cleanup tonight.
Pokes that one over to second. Tafalski goes airborne and snares that line drive for out number 2. Haynes got a good bat on it, but Tafalski with the big play for Hernando. Quickly, 2 outs. And the cleanup hitter, Alex Roa, now up. Fastball misses away.
Yeah, Roa's been on base both times tonight, too.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at GCSN Broadcast. We'll have the highlights from tonight's ball game as well as our Glory Days Player of the Game announced by Derek Smith immediately at the conclusion of tonight's ball game. So go ahead and give us a follow at GCSN Broadcast.
Who's it going to be? Who is it going to be? We got some choices here tonight.
Absolutely. That offering will miss low. Count now advances to 3-0. Good patience by Roa.
He's shown it all night. He's worked himself 2 walks already in this ball game, trying to get a third here. Well on his way with a 3-0 count. The only walks that Savarese has issued this evening have been to Roa.
Late break on that ball, breaks away. Roa will trot down to first. Two outs. Roa on first. Tie ball game, 1 apiece, bottom of the 5th inning. Starting first baseman Ryan Cruz steps to the plate.
Oh for 2 tonight.
Fastball's going to miss high. Nice pitch by Savarese.
Yeah, I was able to catch that outside corner. Evens the count up, 1-1. Cruz, victim of the strikeout this ball game.
Roa takes his lead from first as Savarese now set. There's a throw over. Throw down to second. He's out of there. So a nice move by Savarese. Gonzalez on the throw to Van Alstyne with the tag. And we move to the 6th. We're all notched up at 1 apiece. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Welcome back, sports fans. We roll into the top of the 6th inning here. 1-1 ball game. The visiting Leopards got out to a lead, and Hornets able to erase it in the very next half an inning. And this has really turned into a pitcher's battle. We're glad you're joining us. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Throw us a like. We appreciate it.
First pitch offering to Talpa misses for ball 1. You know, as well as both of these pitchers have done this evening, Derek, I'm really happy to see the coaches let them just take this one all the way to the finish.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, their pitch counts, I haven't been keeping track of that, but I have to imagine they're pretty well in order. Both pitchers have been really quite efficient this evening. Not a lot of walks, not a lot of balls really to speak of. Really trying to fill the strike zone, and it's shown.
That's right, and Strong shows it right there. He battles back, works the count to 2-1. Talpa had that RBI double in the fourth.
Maybe one of the hardest hit balls I've seen this season.
Yeah. Another hard hit ball, this time into left. Kelly will toss it back into play. Second hit of the evening for Talpa. And leadoff runner on for Hernando.
Yeah, that's just what they needed, too. Last time they got their leadoff runner on, they were able to get him around and get him in.
Be interesting if we see some strategy here, just like we did in the fourth. Nico Jansen steps up. Or correction, as there's a fly ball to center field. Roa camps under it. He'll make the grab. We actually had a pinch hitter.
That was Tristan Legg.
Oh, I apologize. We got mixed up on our graphic there. That was Tristan Legg, who flies out to center. Apologies on that one.
Now it was Jansen's.
I was taken aback. I didn't think that Jansen's was a switch hitter, so I was a little confused.
Answering all the questions here tonight, Will.
Jansen's now up. And that's going to get into left. A little bit of a bobble. Bug to Talpa, breaks for third. He'll make it in safely. Both teams looking for that one opportunity, that one split second to take advantage, and Talpa did it right there.
Yeah, nice job by Jansen's, too, the trail runner, seeing that play, able to advance himself into second. So runners on first and second with one out here for these Leopards. And you got the hitter, Savarese, up. The pitcher, Savarese, my apologies.
So we're not sure what happened. Field umpire's gone over to the Hernando dugout.
If we're able to get some clarification, we'll definitely bring it to you.
So at any rate, one out in the inning. Runners on second and third. Michael Savarese to the plate. Lead run just 90 feet away. Off-speed pitch by Strong. Misses inside for ball one. A big opportunity here for Hernando. Strong and the Hornets looking to shut down the threat, and they would love a strikeout here.
Arm side run coming back to hurt Strong on that one. Nearly clipped Savarese. The last thing he wants to do is load the bases here with one out.
An outstanding stop by Byrne. That saved a run.
Absolutely saved a run. He had to travel about 5 feet to his right just to even attempt to get it.
Three and 0. Savarese taking the entire way, and that missed, so it'll be ball four.
Exactly what Strong and these Hornets were trying not to do. here. Bases loaded.
Will load the base, which will allow for the force at home. Corners are in. Looks like we have a courtesy runner at first. I think that's Grooms again,
Yeah,
if I
I'm
caught
pretty
the
sure
number
you're right.
correctly.
Yeah.
Carlos Gonzalez to the plate. Had a big cut there.
Really big cut. Trying to break this game open with a swing like that.
Chopper over to second. That throw's going to get away. Talpa scores. Jansen scores. Franklin looked like he tried to turn two and was trying to get the Hornets out of the inning.
Yeah, he kind of rushed that throw. Made it a hard play for Alley at short, covering. Runners on first and second.
Credit those RBIs to Gonzalez. But is shown and then pulled back by Stephen Hart. One and 0 count. Strong misses away. We appear to have lost our center field camera.
Did we actually have the green light on the camera? I'll let you know what I find.
So we're going to get to work on that. 3-1 the count. Strong battles back, works the count full 3-2. That offering's going to come in low for ball 4. Hart gets the walk. And will load the bases. Coach McHugh is going to have a stroll to the mound for a conference. Entire infield comes in. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast this evening. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's free for you, and it helps us out a great deal in offsetting our costs, as we are a nonprofit organization bringing you these games live from all over the Tampa Bay region. 48 total broadcasts this season. We sure hope you're enjoying the action. Go ahead and toss a like our way as well. Lets us know that you're enjoying the broadcast and how we're bringing these games to you live. I'm Will Wilkie alongside Derek Smith on the call with you this evening. And this has been an outstanding ball game. William Taylor steps in. Bunt attempt, unable to connect, so strike 2 the result. Oh, and 2 count on Taylor, trying to make something happen. Strong trying to shut it down, fouled right back. Whole lot of shaking going on the GCSN home plate camera. And we'll do it again, 0-2. Fastball comes inside. Nice break by Strong, but a little bit too early and misses the zone, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Byrne taps home plate. Base was occupied regardless, so out number 2. That'll bring up Tyson Morgan, who doubled his last at bat. Strong connects, called strike 1 to get ahead. Line drive to Austin Alley. He'll make the grab and end the Hernando threat, but not before the Leopards plate 2 and take a 3-1 advantage going into the bottom of the 6th inning on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We move to the home half of the 6th inning. Hernando able to plate 2 to take a 2-run advantage. Five, six, 7 hitters up for Weeki Wachee. Savarese works from the windup. First pitch offering low for ball 1. That's going to connect in the zone. Good patience by Cruz. And that's going to miss again to the hitter's count. We go 3-1. Weeki Wachee really wants that leadoff runner aboard. Big cut by Cruz. And we've got a full count offering. And that'll come in high for ball 4. Well done by Ryan Cruz.
They're going to chip away at this 2-run lead the Leopards were able to put up last half of the inning. This is the way they're going to do it. They have shown pretty decent success when they have been able to get runners on early in the inning.
Jack Strong steps in as Savarese now works from the stretch. Fastball able to get by for swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, Strong helped himself out last time up. He was able to get a nice hit into center field.
Count evens up. Cruz takes his lead from first. Savarese now set and delivers. It's going to be fouled out of play, straight back. Strong fights that one away.
Yeah, fight it off. That's exactly what he did. That was a self-defense swing there by Strong. Trying to keep the line moving here for the Hornets.
It's going to be fouled away again.
Good fight by Strong.
And we'll do it again, 1-2. Breaking pitches fouled away. Strong doing well at this at bat. Certainly outs are at a premium at this point. Weeki Wachee only has 6 left if we remain in the standard innings.
Savarese has kind of fed him a steady diet of off-speed pitches, too. They're trying to slow his bat down a little bit and see if he's still got a little zip on that fastball. Good take there by Strong.
Hard hit foul. Absolutely right on that last take that you mentioned, Derek. You know, as a hitter, you're fouling off these pitches consecutively, just trying to keep yourself alive. You kind of get into that subconscious routine that you feel like you almost have to swing at everything.
Kind of throwing a bat at any ball that's coming up there.
Again, fouled out. This time to the first base side.
Really making Savarese throw a lot of pitches here with 2 strikes.
Good observation, Derek. I mean, this has to be by far the longest at bat of the ball game.
Yeah, I absolutely the longest bat of the ball game for either side.
And that's going to miss low.
Talk about a good take. It was a phenomenal take by Strong. That was a strikeout pitch, no question about it. He was able to stay back.
And Strong has now battled to work the count full. An outstanding at bat by Jack Strong. And we've got a big payoff pitch here. Savarese delivers ball 4. I got to tell you, I mean, if Weeki Wachee ends up tying this ball game up in this inning, that at bat is a huge reason why.
That we're going to go back and talk about that one for sure. Looks like we have a new pitcher coming in.
Yeah, that's right, Derek. Tim Sims is calling time. He'll take a stroll to the mound and trying to catch a number here. Number 18,
Colton Cloud, sophomore, coming into this ball game.
So Savarese is done for the evening, but he pitched an absolute beauty, and he is the pitcher of record if the Hernando Leopards can hold the score.
Yeah, he pitched a great ball game. I have 8 strikeouts on the night for Savarese, only allowing 1 run in 6 innings.
So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break for these warm-up tosses. We'll be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. We've got a heck of a ball game here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
So we're back to the action as the warm-up tosses for Cloud conclude. Nobody out. Ryan Cruz on second. Jack Strong on first. Austin Alley due up for Weeki Wachee.
Reached on an error his last time up.
But a big opportunity for Weeki Wachee. Austin Alley actually represents the lead run. Tying run is Jack Strong at first. Cloud from the stretch. Bunt is shown. Ball gets away. Evan Cruz wheels around to third. Cloud into second. 1-0's the count. Corner's in for Hernando. Bunt shown again. That offering's going to miss outside.
Nobody out here, squaring around a bunt a couple of times.
Popped up! An outstanding grab by Will Taylor. As the bunt was popped up in foul territory, and a big out for Hernando. James Bishop now up. Bishop and Taylor going to have a quick discussion.
Yeah, it looks like maybe they got crossed up that first pitch of his appearance here. Allowed the runners to advance second and third respectively. Last time Bishop was up, he was able to lay down a sacrifice bunt, so if it's still in their mind over there, Weeki Wachee, lay it down, he's shown that he can do it. And first baseman Gonzalez playing really far in.
Cloud has the sign that he likes. Now comes set. And he's going to connect with the called strike. That's going to be fouled straight back, so Cloud quickly ahead 0-2.
Yeah, he'd love nothing more to get a strikeout here. Hard a position for the young man to be put into here. Close ball game, district ball game.
Absolutely, Derek. I mean, you got a strikeout here for Hernando. That would be huge. Whereas if you're Weeki Wachee, you just want to put that ball in play. You're likely going to get at least a run, even if you trade the run for the out. Swing and a miss, strike three. A big strikeout for Cloud.
Just what he needed, too.
And I think we got a pinch hitter here, Derek.
It looks like we got number 9 coming in, Mariano Rivera.
We'll try to get that graphic up for you in just a moment. First pitch offering called, strike one outside corner.
Oh, missing low, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 runners on, second and third. Hornets chasing 2, 3-1 ball game.
And that's going to connect. Cloud gets ahead 1-2.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Been a really cleanly played ball game. Really well played by both sides. A couple of hard hit balls, some really nice pitching. Really nice defense too.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Cloud shuts it down and ends the Weeki Wachee threat. The Hornets leave 2. We move to the final frame. 3-1 advantage Hernando.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
So we move to the final frame, top of the 7th inning. We have a new pitcher on the mound for Weeki Wachee. We're actually trying to track that down for you, as it's not listed on our roster. Number 2. Oh. Alex Roa. So we apologize. We missed that on our roster. So some switching's been done. We got Roa on the mound. Looks like Strong has moved to 3rd. And we'll obviously need a new center fielder. And we'll try to get that for you shortly. Roa's first offering misses away for ball 1. Leading off the inning for Hernando, Gabe Trafalski. 2-0. Trafalski with the discipline. He's now got a 3-0 count. Hernando would love some insurance, and a great way to get that would be to get that leadoff runner on, which Trafalski is going to try to do and does. He'll take the walk. Leadoff runner on for Hernando. Anthony Talpa steps in. Trafalski has his lead as Roa now works from the stretch. He's going to break for second. Throw down by Byrne on a line. And Trafalski beats it out for the stolen base. Yeah, that was a great job all the way around.
Great job all the way around. Great throw by Byrne. Great jump. Great slide by Trafalski.
Runner now in scoring position. Byrne blocks that offering for a 2-0 count. While we have a quick break, Derek, what was the line for Jack Strong on the mound this evening?
Jack Strong, he had 4 strikeouts, 3 runs against him. He went 6 innings. That was a really good performance by Strong, and left the game with his team in a position to come back and win. Giving up 3 runs to this Hernando offense is you got to be pitching pretty well.
Absolutely.
To do that. They have a pretty dangerous lineup. They're capable to put up a tremendous amount of runs. So keep them in check with just 3.
That's right. We reviewed in the pregame that they're averaging 12 runs a game. So certainly a potent offense on that Hernando sideline, and Jack Strong did a wonderful job on the bump this evening for Weeki Wachee.
Yeah, just trying to keep them in check, really. So Roa's come in here and kind of had a hard time finding the strike zone. It's kind of settled in here. These last few pitches to Talpa.
And that's going to be a hit by pitch. Talpa will take it on the shoulder. And he'll make the jog down to first.
Still nobody out. Now runners on first and second. So Roa's not careful. This game could potentially get away from them quickly here, as we are working into the heart of this Leopard order. We got the number 4 hitter Leg, 5 hitter Jensen, 6 hitter Savarese coming up. Runners on and nobody out.
Nice break on that pitch. Just a little bit too much on it. Snap throw down to first. An outstanding tag.
Great heads-up play by Byrne.
And the tag by Cruz at first.
Seeing Talpa well off of the bag.
But good heads-up base running by Tefalski. He motors into third on the throw. A little bit of a check swing foul there.
Evens the count, 1-1. Man, Byrne has been busy behind the plate tonight, hasn't he?
That he has. Solid fundamental baseball by Blake Byrne behind the plate with that footwork. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Don't forget to stick with us immediately at the conclusion of tonight's ball game, as Derek Smith will announce our Glory Days player of the game. Be sure to follow us at GCSN Broadcast, where we'll feature the player of the game, as well as have all the highlights from tonight's ball game. So go ahead, give us a follow at GCSN Broadcast. That latest offering from Leg misses away for ball 4. It's going to put runners on the corners.
Here we have a pitching coach coming out. Have a little talk with Roa. Just remind him his fundamentals, presumably. Don't have to be so careful. Throw strikes, let your defense work for you. They've been doing it all night for Strong. Really don't have to change anything if you're Roa.
That was just a quick chat, and we're going to go right back to the live action. In steps Nico Janssens. First pitch offering by Roa misses. It's going to be fouled away.
Big cut there by Janssens. It's able to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike here.
Two and one now. And that's going to be upstairs. Hitters count for Janssens, 3-1. Janssens got a hit his last time up. Big cut by Janssens.
Really big cut there by Janssens. Came up empty, however. Moves the count full.
A good job by Roa on that placement to get it by. But that's going to miss low and inside for ball 4. Janssens takes his base. It'll load the bases for Hernando. With 1 out in the top of the 7th. They're looking to cross some insurance runs. Roa and the Hornets looking to shut this down as quickly as possible. Michael Savarese to the plate. Off-speed pitch misses high for ball 1. Roa now from the windup and comes in low. 2-0. Credit to the Hernando batters for not forcing the action. Roa battles right back. 2-1.
Yeah, they're really making Roa throw some strikes now. They've kind of seen what we have, that he's kind of struggled finding the zone here. Started this appearance. So really making him bring him something. Show him a strike before they even consider swinging the bat here. And it has worked in their favor as the bases are loaded with 1 out here, trying to extend their lead late in this ballgame.
And that's going to miss low. A bases loaded walk. Savarese will get an RBI. As Tafalski comes in and scores. That'll bring up Carlos Gonzalez, who's actually come up a couple of times with the bases loaded this evening. And that pitch is going to get away. A run will come in. That's Tristan Legg who just scored. And Hernando has gotten their insurance runs. And Coach McHugh's going to take a journey to the mound. And it looks like we are going to have a pitching change, so we're going to go ahead and take a break. And we'll get all those changes to you. We'll be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now, and I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
So we have some changes to report. Franklin now in on the mound. Bishop moves to second.
Like Roa goes back out to center. And everybody else about where they were.
James Bishop in right.
Hunter Bishop on the mound.
Hunter Bishop at second, Franklin on the mound.
Franklin on the mound. My apologies. Had that reversed.
And we've got a 2-runner on, 1-out situation in the top of the 7th. Hernando has been able to cross 2. Franklin's offering misses. And that'll miss low for ball 4. Gonzalez takes the walk. Reloads the bases for Stephen Hart. Or correction, looks like we have a pinch hitter.
Have a number, Will? I did not
Colton
catch it.
Cloud. Foul straight back. That offering's going to miss low and gets away.
Good hustle by Franklin.
Yeah, Jansen's remains at third. Count moves to 1-1.
Byrne kind of lost it. Franklin had it the whole time.
Right back up the middle off the bat of Colton Cloud. 1 run comes in. Another run comes in. A 2 RBI single for the sophomore. Nice job by Cloud there, Derek. Not trying to do too much with it. Just takes it right back up the middle.
Yeah, just sent it back where it came from. Hit it hard enough to get it out into the outfield, but not so hard that it got to Roa in a hurry. 2 runs able to come in to score. And they have tacked on a couple more insurance runs. This 7-1 ball game here.
Right up the middle again. Toss over to second. And the ruling is safe at second base. I guess they're saying that Alley pulled his foot, I guess. The throw was certainly in time from Hunter Bishop.
The throw was certainly in time from what I saw. It looked pretty routine there. So that'll reload the bases.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to load our graphic. The last batter was William Taylor. So Taylor now safe at first. And we've got bases loaded for the top of the Hernando order, Tyson Morgan.
Got a double his last time up.
Franklin connects on that outside corner for strike one.
He's able to shoot it right past third baseman and third base. Kind of drifted over into the corner. Wheeled himself into second.
Nice break on that offering from Franklin. Catches the inside corner, and he's quickly ahead 0-2.
Yeah, I started him outside, then broke him inside. Give him something to think about now.
Another nice pitch by Franklin. And he gets the strikeout and out number 2 for the Hornets. Gabe Tafalski steps in. I believe he led off the inning, if memory serves.
No, he ended the last inning, and looks like Talpa started this inning.
Gotcha.
And he's on deck right now. No, Tafalski struck out to end the last half of the inning, so this is their 9th hitter, and been able to really take advantage of their opportunities here in this inning.
That they have.
The bases are still loaded here. They may not be done yet, Will.
Oh, that's going to come inside and connect with Tafalski.
And they are not done.
He'll trade the bruise for the RBI.
Indeed he will. Get him on a nice soft part of the back of the leg. Soft part of the back of the leg. So, the young man ought to be fine. Anyway, he gets an RBI out of it.
Anthony Talpa now in the box.
And this is maybe the last person you want up. If you're the Hornets with the bases loaded, that is a really nice pitch to start him off with.
Absolutely beautiful offering from Franklin. That'll miss away. So So we missed the courtesy runner for Savarius. We apologize for that. Grooms is at third.
He's running for Cloud.
Or correction, Cloud, that's right. Taylor's at second and Tefalski at first. As that breaking pitch does not. Comes inside.
Talpa able to see it early, got out of the way with no problem.
It's a dangerous count for a bases loaded situation with Anthony Talpa at bat. Certainly you got to bring something here if you're Franklin, but it can't be too good. And an outstanding pitch selection by Franklin. He did exactly what he needed to do right there.
Exactly. That was a great pitch. I mean, Talpa probably swung at ball 4 in all honesty, but Franklin able to make it look as good as it could for as long as it could before it finally just tailed out of the zone.
So a big payoff pitch here. The runners will be going. 3-2, 2 outs. And there they go. There's a fly ball to center field. Roa coming in. He'll make the grab. But Hernando gets the insurance they were looking for. We've got an 8-1 score. We're down to the last three outs. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
We moved to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Hornets have some work to do, but they got the top of the order to do it. Ethan Franklin now up. Fastball from Cloud comes inside for ball 1.
If they're going to do it, this is the way they want to start.
It's going to be fouled straight back out of play. Immediately after the ball game this evening, Derek Smith will be naming the Glory Days Player of the Game, so stick around for that.
You don't want to miss it. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, too, to find out who it was.
Swing and a miss on a big cut from Franklin.
Share it. Tell your friends. Tell your family. We appreciate Glory Days sponsoring the Player of the Game. If you haven't been there, go check it out.
Ooh, that one gets away. Franklin wasn't sure which way to go.
He just stayed where he was and snaked around him there.
Still a very pleasant evening, though the temperatures dropped quite a bit since game time. Easily in the lower 60s now.
Yeah, not much of a breeze. Humidity low. Bugs disappeared. I'm in favor.
I concur, sir.
It should be like this for the next couple of days here.
Oh, that's going to come inside and connect with Franklin on the hip. He'll stretch that out a little bit as he heads down to first.
Cannot have felt nice.
But if you're the Hornets, that's what you want. You want that leadoff runner on, and Franklin did just that, taking one for the team.
Get the leadoff runner on, nobody out.
Now you've got Blake Burnup, who simply outstanding behind the plate this evening. Outstanding job.
Yeah, phenomenal job. A lot of breaking balls he had to try to work with. A lot of balls bouncing in front of him. Really just fundamentally sound behind the plate.
That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Leg coming in on it. Then a late drift back, but he'll make the grab for out number one.
That ball was skied in the air by Byrne. Leg had a little bit of trouble. He was able to leg it down, but a little trouble reading it in this dark, big sky out here.
Yeah, it easily got over the threshold of the lights here, which obviously makes tracking that ball more difficult. Brings up Jacob Haynes. And he has a couple of hits tonight.
He does. He could use one here.
Breaking for second and in with the stolen bases, Franklin. He got a great jump.
Great jump. Not much anybody could do about that.
Last offering was a strike, so count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now they got a runner in scoring position. Only need about 7 more of those.
There's a hard hit ball, third base side, but foul.
Just foul, too. A nice idea there by Haynes. He's able to sneak that ball on the fair side of the bag. Franklin's in easily, and he's basically just switching places with him.
Cloud now comes set. A late break and a balk. A great job by Franklin.
Yeah, he's really working that delayed steal to perfection out there. Trying to just generate some confusion for this Leopard infield, and he's been able to do it a couple of times here. Oh, with a right-handed hitter, it's going to be a feat to try and steal.
Right on the helmet. We hope that Haynes is okay. He's slowly going down to first, but they make those helmets pretty good now, so hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, it looked like a breaking ball as well that kind of lost the handle. Did Cloud. And Haynes on base again.
That's going to put runners on the corners for Weeki Wachee. Haynes on first, Franklin on third. With 1 out. Which will bring up the cleanup hitter, Alex Roa, who's walked in every at-bat, doing well working his pitches. So Cloud now in a little bit of a jam. He's going to try to work out of it. A good opportunity for Weeki Wachee. They're looking to cash these runs in and get back into the ball game. Cloud connects on that first pitch offering for strike one. Changeup. That's going to miss high. A hard line drive, but foul.
Oh, just foul, too.
Yeah, right on the line.
Really nice thought again there by Roa.
That offering's going to miss away. Swing and a miss, strike three. Foul tip was gloved by Taylor. Out number 2 is recorded. Bring up Ryan Cruz.
It walked his last time up.
That'll tail inside. Popped up straight back out of play. Outside corner connects. Nice placement by Cloud. He's ahead 1-2.
Yeah, it was a nice place to put that pitch. Low outside. Even if Cruz does hit it, it's not going to do much with it other than just hit it on the ground, first base side.
Beautiful breaking pitch called strike
really
three.
Nice pitch. Finish that ball game off. Great job by Cloud.
And that's your ball game. It was tight all the way through, but Hernando able to put some distance between them at the end. A good hard-fought battle by both teams. Let's take it over to Derek Smith for the Glory Days player of the game. Derek?
Yeah, we got Michael Savarese, starting pitcher for these Leopards, as the player of the game. He ended up with, as we said earlier, eight strikeouts, 5+ innings pitched, allowing only the 1 run. And he was able to also walk in a run, so helping himself out there. So congratulations, Michael Savarese, Glory Days player of the game.
We sure hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. For Derek Smith, I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time.